Bruce Lee, born in San Francisco in November 1940, was more than a martial arts icon. He was a force of nature that transformed everything he touched. His life took a unique turn when, at just 3 months old, he moved with his family to Hong Kong. From a young age, Bruce was destined to shine. His father, a renowned opera singer, introduced him to the world of entertainment. By the age of 9, Bruce had already landed his first leading role in the film The Kid. This was just the beginning of an early career in cinema, where by the age of 18, he had appeared in 20 films, showing he had as much talent for acting as he did for martial arts. However, Bruce's life in Hong Kong wasn't just about cameras and applause. He was also known for his frequent street fights, which became so problematic that his parents decided he should learn martial arts, both for self-defense and discipline. In 1953, Bruce was introduced to Master Yip Man, a legendary practitioner of Wing Chun. Initially, there was hesitation to teach Bruce due to his ancestry. A common practice at the time prevented masters from teaching foreigners. However, thanks to the intervention of a family friend, he was accepted and began to train seriously, marking the true beginning of his martial arts journey. These formative years in Hong Kong were crucial. They not only shaped Bruce Lee as the martial artist we know today, but also as the man who always sought to push boundaries, challenging the norms and expectations of everyone around him. From his learning with Yip Man, Bruce not only mastered Wing Chun, but began to shape a new vision for martial arts that emphasized flexibility, efficiency, and adaptability, principles that would later underpin Jeet Kune Do, his own fighting style. During his time in Hong Kong, Bruce started winning boxing tournaments, standing out not only for his technique, but also for his strategy and emotional control. These competitions were just the beginning of his journey in redefining what it meant to be a martial artist. His fame in street fights and tournaments began to make a name for him, not just as a competent fighter, but as someone who was on an entirely different level. However, the constant brawls and the potential for legal troubles worried his parents. In 1959, they decided that it would be best for Bruce to move to the United States, his country of birth, to pursue higher education and new opportunities. Bruce initially moved to San Francisco and later settled in Seattle, where he continued his education and began teaching martial arts. It was during this time that he really began to develop the ideas that would form the basis of Jeet Kune Do. While teaching martial arts, Bruce also attended school, but his passion for teaching and the evolution of martial arts quickly took center stage. He opened his own school, where he began to teach more seriously and to formulate concepts that challenged established traditions. His unique style of teaching and his philosophy began to attract not only martial arts students, but also those interested in philosophy and self-development. This phase of his life was marked by deep personal and professional development, where Bruce Lee not only taught but continued learning and adapting. He was never satisfied with the status quo and always looked for ways to improve and adapt his techniques, which eventually led him back to the world of cinema, where his skills could be showcased to a global audience. This transition to film was not just a career change, it was the expansion of his mission to show the world the power and depth of martial arts. After establishing a solid foundation in martial arts and education, Bruce Lee turned his attention back to cinema, a field where he had experience since childhood in Hong Kong. In the mid-1960s, he landed a role that would mark his entry into the American market, Kato in the television series The Green Hornet. This role highlighted not just his martial arts skills, but also his charisma and screen presence, opening doors to other opportunities in Hollywood. Bruce's success in The Green Hornet paved the way for his return to Hong Kong, where he was welcomed as a star. There, he starred in The Big Boss, 1971, which was a resounding success, breaking box office records and solidifying his status as an international superstar. The success continued with Fist of Fury, 1972, where Bruce not only acted but also played a crucial role in the choreography of fights, showcasing his ability to integrate his martial knowledge into cinematic narrative. These films highlighted not just Bruce's physical skills, but also his ability to convey emotion and depth in his characters, making his performances resonate both in action and in dramatic substance. With each film, he not only entertained, but also educated his audience about the possibilities of martial arts as an art form, and a means for personal understanding and expression, something that had not been previously showcased. Bruce Lee passed away under mysterious and tragic circumstances on July 20th, 1973, just a few weeks before the premiere of his most successful film, Enter the Dragon. This event shocked the world, leaving fans and followers searching for answers. In May of the same year, Bruce had collapsed during a dubbing session for the film, leading to a diagnosis of cerebral edema. Doctors managed to treat the condition at the time, but the exact cause of his collapse remained a mystery. On the fateful afternoon of his death, Bruce was in Hong Kong at the home of actress Betty Ting Pei. He complained of a headache and received an analgesic. After resting, Bruce could not be revived. He was rushed to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead. The autopsy revealed that he died from cerebral swelling, similar to the previous incident in May, but now fatal. The circumstances of his death fueled a series of conspiracy theories. Some speculated about the involvement of triads or unresolved business disputes, while others suggested that his death could have been the result of an adverse reaction to medications combined with extreme physical exertion and possible undetected health health issues, such as a rare allergic reaction to the painkiller he took that afternoon. Beyond these theories, Bruce's premature death was also shrouded in speculations about a family curse, which gained momentum after the death of his son, Brandon Lee, under also tragic and mysterious circumstances during the filming of a movie. These curse stories captured the public's imagination and added a tragic, mythical element to Bruce Lee's story. Bruce Lee left a legacy that transcends the boundaries of cinema and martial arts. Even after his premature death, he continues to be a source of inspiration for millions of people around the world, influencing not only fighters and actors, but also ordinary people seeking self-improvement and personal expression. Bruce Lee's impact on global culture is immense. He was one of the first Asian actors to become a leading figure in Hollywood, breaking stereotypes and challenging the traditional representation of Asians in Western cinema. His films, characterized by innovative fight sequences and magnetic charisma, helped popularize martial arts worldwide, introducing elements of Kung Fu, Jeet Kune Do, and other forms to mainstream audiences. More than his physical abilities, it was Bruce Lee's philosophy that perhaps left the greatest impact. His approach to Jeet Kune Do, which emphasizes adaptation and efficiency, reflects his life philosophy. Be like water, adaptable and fluid, capable of transforming and adjusting in response to the environment. This philosophy resonates not just in sports, but in various areas of life, encouraging a state of constant learning and flexibility. Bruce is also kept alive through numerous documentaries, books, and a cultural legacy that inspires new generations to explore his ideas. Institutions, academies, and even films and TV shows continue to honor and reflect on his contributions, ensuring that his impact endures. In summary, Bruce Lee was not just a master of martial arts and a cinema pioneer. He was a philosopher and a visionary whose life and work continue to inspire debate, study, and admiration. His legacy is a testament to the fact that a person's influence can truly be infinite if their ideas and achievements resonate with truth and depth. Bruce Lee lives on not only through his filmed works, but in the way he changed the world and the countless lives he continues to inspire and influence.